How's it going, guys? That's Graz here, and welcome to episode 3 of our Spurs career mode. So, the deadline day is coming pretty soon. I think it's in the next couple of days, so I don't think we're going to need to buy anyone. I think we've already sorted out our squad pretty well, and we're doing really well. I think we've won our first 3 games, and we have got a few easy games coming up apart from Arsenal. We are setting up our squad for that match. We should be either looking for a draw or a win on our form at the moment. I do think a loss would not really be that acceptable. Bearing in mind our squad is pretty strong at the moment. So anyways, it is deadline day, and Arsenal did buy Rudy, which I thought was a pretty weird buy. I mean, Arsenal have a very good team, and I would be expecting them to buy better goalkeepers than Rudy. No offense to him, he's a very good goalie, but I do believe that Arsenal could do better. But if you look at the top deals, Rooney has left Man United for 29 million to go to Bayern Munich. Lewandowski left Dortmund to go to Real Madrid for 28.5 million, and Thiago Silva left Paris Saint-Germain to go to Man United for 26 million. So that is a pretty good deal. At the moment, this deadline day has been really boring. I mean, 5 hours left of the deadline day, and those is £7 million spent. But now 4 hours in, $29.5 million have been spent. And the latest deal is Mascherano has gone to PSG for 16.5 million, which is a pretty weird move because I mean Mascherano's a good player, but I've always seen him to stay at Barcelona till the day he retires. Really, I don't really imagine him going anywhere else. But if you do look, we have bought Kelvin, Varane, and Fisher, and we've sold Gomez, our goalkeeper, and Adebayor, our reserve striker, who's 32 years old. That's really the only reason why I sold him, simply because he's so old, and I don't really think we need him because we've got the likes of Soldado and Jermaine Defoe, players like that who are pretty good and in my imagination are better than Adebayor. So it has come, Arsenal v Tottenham, the big one, the North London derby. Now, we should be looking for a win, but I would honestly take a draw. We're at the Emirates, so we're playing away. But anyways, in the 6th minute, we almost get a goal, but it was sadly offside. But in the 13th minute, we are still pressing on the attack, and Fisher scores a really nice finesse goal to go to the back of the net. It just goes right past Rudy. I think that is a really awesome way to start the game. Early on, we got a lead, so maybe this will show that we're going to score a lot more. Hopefully it will. So anyways, in the 17th minute, we do cross it into the box, but Ericsson didn't get his head to the ball. I don't know why. It was clear, and he could have scored from that, if I'm honest. But coming to the end of the first half, not a lot really happening. It's still 1-0. Arsenal almost scored, but Bentner didn't really capitalise on being close to the goal, and he just walked into the goalkeeper, which was really weird. But anyways, we go on a counter-attack, and this is probably going to be one of the best goals I'm going to score from a counter-attack. It's a really nice goal, but it's actually an own goal. If you look, Jan Vertonghen, I think it was, who scored that. He just kicks it in. Look at that. No, it's Laurent Koscielny lets in an own goal. Probably the best own goal I've ever seen. He just kicks it in instead of trying to kick it out. So anyways, in the 50th minute, you'll see that we had a really nice attacking play, and we almost scored from that. But it was really fluid, and I decided to put in as a highlight anyways, because the fluidity of the play was just so nice, and the ball was just rolling really nice. So anyways, we do make our substitutes. We go and put Kelvin on, because he did say he wanted to play, so we take Lamella off and put Kelvin on. And anyways, in the 71st minute, 71st, Arsenal almost score from there, but Lloris actually gets to it, which was quite lucky of us. So anyways, coming to the end of the game in the 84th minute, and look at this attacking play. It's just so fluid, it's so nice. Just passing ball almost reminds me of Barcelona, and Soldado does actually score from all that passing play, which is really nice. It's a good goal as well, and a solid win, 3-0 against Arsenal. 86th minute, it's obviously going to look like we've won this game, and we actually do win it 3-0. Such a good win, and it's even better because it's against Tottenham's biggest rivals, Arsenal. Now, if we could carry on winning pretty much every single game of the season and only losing maybe 5 maximum, that would be absolutely insane. Comment if you think we could actually do that, because I honestly believe we can. I'm not going to include Capital Cup matches and stuff like that, or like, yeah, Capital One matches and stuff like that. I'm not going to include them. If we lose those, I'm not going to include it as a loss. I'm only going to include league losses. So anyways, we do actually have Norwich in the Capital One Cup, so we are going to make our side a little bit weaker, simply because I want to rest players like Lamela and Fisher for the games like Cardiff, who we have next. Sorry, I got it confused. We do have Norwich next, but we are playing Cardiff, and we would actually weaken our team anyways, because to be honest, Cardiff aren't really that big a threat. But anyways, in the 9th minute, Paulinho scores an absolute screamer from, I think that's about 20 yards away, so that was a really good goal. But anyways, this game was really boring, guys. I cannot stress enough how boring it was. And 52nd minute, not a lot really happening apart from, this is probably the best chance Cardiff ever got, and it wasn't even that good. They got the ball off, I think it was Rose, our left back, and I forgot who it was who's running up the pitch on the right-hand side. But yeah, that's the closest they got to scoring a goal, and it wasn't even that good. But 56th minute, we almost score with a header, but you know, their goalkeeper Marshall gets his hands to it. So anyway, this is the end of the game, 1-0. Very boring. It was all in the middle of the pitch, so there wasn't really that many highlights. That was about it, those 3 highlights there, and Paulinho's goal. So yeah, last match of the episode, we are going to sim it, and we are going to make our side even weaker than the Cardiff City match, because it is a Capital One Cup match and it is against Norwich, so it should really be an expected win from the Tottenham side. But you never know, Capital One matches can go either way. I mean, a perfect example is Man United v Sunderland. I mean, Man United got knocked out, so that really sucks for all the United fans, because they should have really won. But anyways, we are going to sim it, Norwich v Spurs. Not a lot really happening apart from Van Wolfswinkel scores in the 15th minute. So we are down, coming to the end of the first half, so we should really be winning, and we get an equaliser. Ericsson in the 44th minute gets the equaliser. Ross Walker, or whatever he's called, Kyle Walker, sorry, gets sent off in the 39th minute, and Danny Rose gets a yellow card in the 15th. But anyways, Elmander does get a goal in the 78th minute, which is really unlucky for the Tottenham side, but we did lose that match. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and I'll see you in a bit. So yeah, bye.